If you're fascinated by the mysteries of the universe and the power of the mind, you're in the right place. Today, we're looking into an intriguing topic that combines cutting-edge science with profound personal growth: the hidden science behind manifestation, quantum secrets. We'll explore how quantum physics might hold the key to understanding how our thoughts could potentially shape our reality. Whether you're a science enthusiast or someone curious about how your thoughts can influence the world around you, this video promises to offer some compelling insights. So, sit back, relax, and let's unravel these mysteries together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. The enigmatic dance between consciousness and the quantum world suggests that our thoughts might be the architects of more than we realize. Amir Khan. Have you ever wished you could influence your destiny? Is there a science behind the power of thoughts that goes beyond mere wishful thinking? In this video, we delve into the fascinating intersection of manifestation and quantum physics, exploring whether there's a scientific backbone to ideas that have long been considered purely metaphysical. Let's uncover the hidden science behind manifestation and reveal some quantum secrets that may change how we view the universe and are fundamentally. Manifestation is the idea that some wishes can be realized with deliberate thinking and action. This concept is widely accepted in self-help literature and seminars, where it is presented as an effective instrument for both career and personal development. But manifestation also has psychological underpinnings that, from a scientific perspective, can clarify why and how it might function. Manifestation is often discussed in the realms of self-help and spirituality, but what exactly is it? At its core, manifestation is the belief that one can bring specific desires into reality through focused thought and intention. This idea is popular in various self-improvement books and seminars, where it's portrayed as a powerful tool for personal and professional growth. However, manifestation also has roots in psychological principles, which can help us understand why and how it might work from a scientific standpoint. Psychologically, manifestation taps into several well-studied phenomena. The first is the placebo effect, an intriguing aspect of human psychology, where individuals experience real changes in their health or behavior simply because they believe they are receiving a treatment, even if that treatment is inactive. This effect underscores the power of expectation and belief, central pillars of manifestation. Another psychological concept related to manifestation is positive thinking. Research in cognitive psychology suggests that maintaining a positive outlook can lead to better outcomes in life, such as improved health, increased job performance, and better stress management. By focusing on positive goals and maintaining an optimistic mindset, proponents of manifestation claim that individuals can attract positive changes into their lives. This aligns with psychological theories that posit our thoughts can shape our reality to some extent, influencing our actions, behaviors, and interactions with others. While these psychological elements provide some basis for understanding manifestation, they do not fully bridge the gap between mind and matter, or explain how one's thoughts could influence external events directly. This is where quantum physics begins to enter the conversation, suggesting deeper, more profound connections between the human mind and the fabric of reality. Quantum physics is a branch of science that studies the smallest particles of the universe, what we might consider the building blocks of everything around us. It is a field marked by phenomena that defy conventional logic and our understanding of reality. To lay the groundwork for how quantum physics might intersect with the concept of manifestation, we must first understand a few fundamental principles. The first principle is the uncertainty principle, which states that it is impossible to know both the position and velocity of a particle at the same time. The more precisely one is known, the less precisely the other can be known. This principle suggests a fundamental limit to our knowledge of the universe and introduces the idea that at the quantum level, reality does not exist in a definitive state until it is observed. Another key concept in quantum physics is wave-particle duality. This principle posits that every particle or quantum entity can be described as both a particle and a wave. For example, light can behave both as a particle, which means it can be measured in terms of packets of energy, and as a wave, which means it has a frequency and a wavelength. This duality is a cornerstone of quantum mechanics because it suggests that the behavior of quantum entities is dependent on the conditions under which they are observed. Quantum entanglement is a phenomenon where particles become interconnected so that the state of one particle instantaneously influences the state of another, no matter the distance between them. This suggests a universe where everything is connected at a fundamental level, a concept that could metaphorically support the idea of thoughts, influencing reality across space and time. These principles of quantum physics hint at a universe that is far more mysterious and interconnected than we might have previously imagined. As we continue to explore, we'll look at how these principles might relate directly to the idea of manifestation, suggesting that our thoughts could indeed have a more direct influence on the world than traditional science has led us to believe. As we look into the quantum world, one of the most intriguing concepts we encounter is the observer effect. This principle posits that the mere act of observation can change the outcome of a quantum event. In classic experiments, such as the double-slit experiment, particles like electrons are shown to behave differently when they are being observed. When not directly observed, they exhibit the characteristics of a wave, creating an interference pattern. However, when observed, they behave like particles, impacting the screen at specific points. This quantum behavior challenges our conventional understanding of reality. It suggests that on a fundamental level, reality is affected by whether or not it is observed. And more profoundly, it hints that the observer's presence is intertwined with the physical behavior of particles. Translating this to the concept of manifestation, if our thoughts can be thought of as observers, could it be possible that they influence the reality around us? Could the focused intention actually alter the outcome of events or the state of objects, as posited by proponents of manifestation? This concept bridges our understanding from purely psychological effects, like the placebo effect, to a potential quantum mechanical basis where consciousness itself can be an active participant in shaping reality. Building upon the observer effect, another fascinating quantum phenomenon is entanglement. Quantum entanglement occurs when pairs or groups of particles interact in ways such that the quantum state of each particle cannot be described independently of the state of the others, even if the particles are separated by a large distance. What happens to one entangled particle affects its partner instantaneously. This challenges the classical idea of locality and suggests a universe where everything is far more interconnected than we might have previously thought. In the context of manifestation, quantum entanglement could metaphorically suggest how our thoughts and actions are intertwined with the universe. If the universe at its deepest level is a vast network of interconnected particles, could our thoughts, part of this quantum network, influence or be connected to other parts of the universe? This idea aligns with the manifestation theory, which posits that sending certain thoughts and intentions out into the universe can result in real-world connections and outcomes, mirroring the connectivity seen in entangled particles. These concepts from quantum physics provide a compelling narrative that could theoretically support the mechanisms behind manifestation. By examining how observation can alter outcomes and how entanglement suggests a deeply interconnected universe, we open the door to considering new possibilities of how consciousness and intention might play a role in shaping our reality. As we continue to explore the potential connections between quantum physics and manifestation, another key concept emerges: the role of energy and vibration. In quantum mechanics, it's understood that at the most fundamental level, everything in the universe is made up of energy. This energy doesn't just sit still, it vibrates, and these vibrations occur at various frequencies. Every particle, every atom, and indeed, everything you can observe is in a constant state of vibrational motion. In the area of manifestation, similar language is often used. Advocates say that each thought or emotion has its own unique frequency, much like the particles studied in quantum physics. The idea here is that by aligning one's personal vibrational frequency with that of their desired outcomes, through focused thought and emotional alignment, one can attract those outcomes. This concept mirrors the quantum principle that like vibration attracts like vibration. Known in physical terms as resonance, this resonance can be seen in the physical world, for example, when two tuning forks of the same pitch will resonate when one is struck. Applying this concept metaphorically to manifestation suggests that if one can maintain a positive, hopeful vibrational state, they might more likely resonate with positive experiences and outcomes. While this leap from physical to metaphorical isn't directly supported by quantum physics, it does provide a fascinating model to consider how our internal states might influence our external experiences through the universal language of energy and vibration. Looking into the intersection of quantum physics and manifestation, we arrive at perhaps one of the most profound and debated topics: the role of consciousness. Some quantum physicists have posited that consciousness itself may be deeply linked to the functioning of the universe at a quantum level. This idea stems partly from the observer effect, where the observation by a conscious entity appears to influence the behavior of quantum particles. The theory goes further to suggest that consciousness may not just be a product of the human brain, but a fundamental aspect of the universe itself. This perspective is mirrored in some interpretations of manifestation, which suggest that human consciousness can directly influence reality, shaping it through focused intention and belief. The philosophical implications of this are vast, suggesting a universe where mind and matter are not separate, but interconnected in a dynamic, responsive way. While mainstream science has yet to fully embrace these ideas, often considering them speculative or outside the current scientific understanding, they open the door to fascinating discussions about the nature of reality. They challenge us to think beyond traditional boundaries and consider how our understanding of consciousness could evolve in the context of quantum discoveries. One of the most compelling areas of study that bridges quantum physics and the concept of manifestation is the power of intention. Intention, in this context, is not just about wanting something to happen. It's about aligning one's mental state and focus towards a specific outcome. From a scientific standpoint, this intersects with research into how the human mind can influence physical systems, a topic that has seen a variety of experiments, from the influence on random number generators to changes in water, crystal formations purportedly influenced by focused thought. The underlying theory here suggests that intentions might act similarly to measurements in quantum experiments, where the act of measuring can collapse a wave function and fix particles into a certain state. If intentions can similarly influence the probability fields that quantum physics suggests underpin reality, then it's conceivable that focused thought could influence the unfolding of events or the material properties of objects around us. While these ideas stretch the conventional applications of quantum physics, they have spurred a variety of studies aiming to observe these effects in controlled environments. Some experiments, for example, explore how meditation and directed thought influence random physical systems. These studies often yield intriguing results, suggesting that there may be layers of interaction between consciousness and physical reality that we do not yet fully understand and cannot completely explain using current scientific models. It's important, however, to also consider the psychological perspectives that provide a more grounded explanation of how manifestation works. While quantum physics offers a radical and fascinating model, psychology offers tools that can be equally effective in understanding and utilizing the power of intention. Psychologically, focusing on positive outcomes can shift our behavior in subtle but profound ways. By maintaining a mindset geared towards specific goals, individuals are more likely to recognize opportunities, take actions aligned with their objectives, and persist through obstacles. This is supported by research in cognitive behavioral theory, which shows that our thoughts can significantly influence our emotions and actions. The self-fulfilling prophecy, a concept well documented in social psychology, demonstrates how our expectations can lead to behaviors that bring about outcomes that confirm those expectations. For instance, if a person believes they are capable and likely to succeed, they may behave more confidently, engage more thoroughly, and ultimately achieve better results. Conversely, expecting failure can lead to half-hearted efforts and decreased motivation, which may in turn lead to actual failure. These psychological mechanisms are powerful and can operate alongside any deeper, possibly quantum, interactions. They remind us that while the theories of quantum physics are enticing, there are tangible, well-understood processes at work that also support the idea that our thoughts and intentions can shape our realities. While we look further into the melding of quantum physics and the concept of manifestation, it's vital to address the criticisms and skepticism that accompany such discussions. While the ideas presented can be intriguing and potentially transformative, they also attract a significant amount of scrutiny from the scientific community. Many physicists and psychologists caution against the oversimplification and misapplication of quantum theory in areas outside of its intended scientific context. Critics argue that quantum mechanics is often misused by popular media and self-help gurus who draw far-reaching conclusions that are not supported by empirical evidence. This phenomenon is sometimes referred to as quantum mysticism, where complex scientific theories are reduced to buzzwords and are used to justify all manner of pseudoscientific claims. For instance, the notion that human thoughts can directly influence reality in the same way that particles are affected at the quantum level is a stretch that many scientists find problematic. While experiments like the double-slit experiment show that particles behave differently when observed, extending this to a macroscopic level, where human thoughts influence physical reality, lacks robust scientific backing. Critics emphasize the need for rigorous experimental proof before such claims can be considered scientifically valid. They also point out that the observer effect in quantum mechanics doesn't imply a conscious observer, but rather the interaction of a quantum system with a macroscopic measuring device. In this light, while it's important to explore new ideas and theories, we must also maintain a commitment to scientific integrity and rigor. It is crucial to distinguish between what is currently known and supported by data, and what remains speculative or theoretical. Despite the criticisms, the intersection of quantum physics and manifestation provides fertile ground for both thought and practical application. For those interested in the practical aspects of manifestation, regardless of the ongoing debate about its quantum underpinnings, there are beneficial strategies that can be adopted. These include setting clear intentions, practicing mindfulness and positive thinking, and maintaining a heightened awareness of one's thoughts and their potential impact on one's emotional and physical environment. On a broader scale, the exploration of these concepts also poses interesting questions for future scientific inquiry. Could there be undiscovered principles of physics that could one day explain phenomena currently relegated to the realms of spirituality or pseudoscience? The history of science is full of moments where what was once considered impossible became accepted as fact through the development of new theories and technologies. This ongoing dialogue between quantum physics and wider applications encourages a multidisciplinary approach to science, inviting experts from various fields to collaborate and explore new frontiers. The potential implications for how we understand the universe and our own capabilities within it are vast and still largely untapped. In concluding our exploration into the hidden science behind manifestation and the quantum secrets it may hold, we've traversed a landscape that spans from the deeply scientific to the speculative. We've seen how quantum physics challenges our traditional notions of reality and potentially offers new ways to understand how our intentions might interact with the world. At the same time, we've recognized the importance of adhering to scientific principles and the need for skepticism and rigorous testing of new theories. As we continue to explore these exciting intersections, it remains clear that both science and the pursuit of personal growth are ever-evolving journeys, not destinations. Whether you're a scientist, a spiritual seeker, or simply someone curious about the nature of reality, the dialogue between quantum physics and manifestation encourages us to keep questioning and exploring with an open yet critical mind.